I don't know anything about quantum physics, but I did read one book. And I'll give you my free translation of what I discovered in quantum physics. This is science, which science and spirituality are kind of like, you know, they don't really, but this is where they kind of join. And what it basically said is there's this infinite field of potentiality when they break particles down to their smallest common denominator and their atoms, and then they split the atoms and they get moledes and quarks and all these things, and it's all space. There's actually all space in there. They can't really find something. But when they break it down to the smallest element, it's like a wave. And that wave pops into existence, basically, into the physical, sort of, as a molecule. And the determining factor that brings this field of infinite potentiality into a molecular form is thought. So thought is the major creative agent in the universe. And this is so obvious, really, when you look at it, because everything we do starts with a thought. So in the creative process, once the thought takes place, I'm sure you could recognize that you've probably been doing this your whole life. Because I remember I used to do this when I was a kid. I would steal away into my sister's bedroom when no one was around. I'd put the headphones on. I'd listen to my favorite music, you know. It was Led Zeppelin all the time. And I'd picture myself, I actually created in my mind's eye very strongly this picture of this guy performing this, you know, and it was effortless, you know, and really cool, almost wizard-like, and no restrictions. And, you know, you can do these things in your imagination. You're allowed to. And what I didn't know was I was creating the adult Steve Vai, you know, because my life was a manifestation, basically, of that. So this visualization process is so powerful because you can chip away at it, you know, you can carve it. And then the third step, which I'm sure all of you are very familiar with, and you can see when it's not present in some others, it's aligning yourself internally with your creative idea. What does that mean? What that means is you know you're going to do it. You know it's going to happen. You just decided this is going to happen, and that's the way it is. And I'm just doing it. And that's a very powerful effort. That's aligning with it. And then the things that you see in your experience, your perspective is, how does this aid me in my goal, my idea?